so late. I wait around and then I run to the door. I can't take anymore. It's not you. You let me down again. Baby, baby, try to find a little time and I'll make you happy. I'll be home. I'll be beside the phone waiting for you. Why do you build me up, buttercup, baby, just to let me down? Dinner time! And then worst of all, you never thought, baby, when you say you will. But I love you still, I need you more than anyone, darling. You know that I have from the start. So build me up, buttercup, don't break my heart. You are my toy, but I could be the boy you adore if you just let me know. Although you are true, I'm attracted to you all the more. Why do I need you so? Baby, baby, try to find a little time and I'll make you happy. I'll be home, I'll be beside the phone waiting for you.
Hello, and welcome to A Modest Cooking Show, where you can either serve or be served. I'm your host, Jonathan Swift, and in today's episode, I will show you 3 of my favorite recipes featuring our new freshly legalized main ingredient, infants. Now, infant flesh is quite versatile. To choose only 3 recipes to show you all is very difficult, and they're classics, ranging from meat pies to children noodle soup and baby back ribs. Nevertheless, I managed to narrow down the list to the ever-popular fried children, followed by a side of baby Caesar salad, and to top it all off, Bloody Sundays for dessert. But before we begin, allow me to introduce a very special guest, coming all the way from Le Bourgeoisie Gentilhomme, introducing Monsieur Jourdain! Are you ready to rumble? Very good, very good. Welcome to the show, Monsieur Jourdain.
Thanks, man. I'm happy to be here.
Alright, so as you guys know, I value a clean kitchen. Not so much morally clean, I mean like physically clean, obviously.
What do you mean by morally clean?
Well, like, eating children for most isn't considered particularly ethical, but it's good for the economy. It's really good for the economy. The girls that get it, get it.
I am not a woman. How dare you insinuate such a...
The people of quality that get it, get it. The people not of quality, they don't get it.
Oh, I get it.
Lovely. Now back to cleanliness.
Why did you give me the one with flowers?
People of quality. People of quality. They wear flowers a lot.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Now, not that I don't love your beautiful, luscious locks, but do you have any way to tie them up, get it out of your face a little bit?
I do, in fact.
Revolutionary. Yeah, I've never seen that one before. Of our 3 recipes, firstly, we will start with the appetizer, baby Caesar salad. To make baby Caesar salad, you will need romaine lettuce, Parmesan, croutons, grilled children, yogurt, Dijon mustard, 1 egg, seasoning, and Worcestershire sauce. The first step is to chop up our lettuce. Very nice.
That was good.
This recipe is a spin-off of the classic Caesar salad.
What makes a salad Caesar?
Well, in honor of the little boy who volunteered to be a part of today's show, he was named Caesar. Speaking of which, go vote for Caesar Augustus, the sponsor of today's show. If you give him your vote, he'll give you a Prussian. Ah, nice job there. All right, now we're gonna put this into the bowl, and then we can move on to our second step. Our next step is to add the croutons and the Parmesan cheese. Jourdain? Let's start with the Parmesan, actually.
My bad.
Amazing. doubt, I'm going to toss this now, although I doubt my tossing skills could match your expertise. That was really good. Alright, and now we're ready to make the dressing. Now we're going to make our Caesar dressing. The first step is to separate the egg white from the egg yolk, which is very tedious. Okay. Just like that, so you get all of the whites out of there.
This method reminds me of what I call the wiggle.
So we're going to set this aside and move on to the recipes, which we're going to start with our Worcestershire sauce, the Dijon mustard,
Then the seasoning.
then the seasoning. That is correct. Nice job. Parmesan and yogurt. All right. Now, do you want to shake this up, Ryan?
I would love to.
Perfect. There you are. Is that more of your wiggle technique?
I call this one the jiggle.
That is so creative. I think that's just about there. Yep, there you go. Perfect. All right. Okay, now next comes the dressing. All right, good enough. And it's not a Caesar salad without our main ingredient, Little Caesars. There we go. All right, now, do you want to toss this time?
I would love to.
That is a very unique take on, that is utter brilliance, honestly. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
All right, this, which means that this is our finished Caesar salad. We've made our appetizer, baby Caesar salad. We're gonna move on to our entree, fried children. But before that, a quick word from our sponsor, Julius Caesar.
Citizens of Rome, our great country has the potential to become the most powerful empire the world has ever seen. Electing me not only benefits our country's future, but it's a choice that most benefits me. As an added bonus, if you give me your vote, I'll give you oppression. As your dictator, I plan to do what's best for our country and myself. Et tu, Brute? I am Julius Caesar, and I approve this message.
Hello, and welcome back to a modest cooking show. Now that we've got our appetizer, baby Caesar salad, I'm going to show you how to make our entree, fried children. You alright? You alright, Jordan? No, my cap is gone. My hair got. Your hairnet. You know, actually, alright. I think I just think actually. Here you go.
Why is it pink?
Pink is the latest fashion among the nobility these days. Come on, Jordan, you should know that. Here you go. Of course.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome. Alright. To make fried children, you will need olive oil, children thighs, eggs, flour, and bay seasoning. Let's get started. The first step to making fried children is to pat them down. We're going to bread them, pat them down, and then coat them with these three. So if you want to help me do that, here you go. Start with your side. I'd love to. I love the enthusiasm.
Ooh, I also forgot to mention, not only am I a master at fencing and dancing, I am also skilled in the art of origami.
Ah,
Mhm.
that is most impressive. Wow. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, now we're gonna bread the children. Next step is to mix the seasoning with the flour. I'm gonna put you in charge of that. Would you like to take your beautiful whisk?
It would be my pleasure.
Thank you very much. So a child will make 2 dishes at an entertainment for friends, and when the family dines alone, their fore or hind quarter will make a
I
reasonable dish.
Call this one the sheep.
That Brilliant. Brilliant. This guy. Alright. That was amazing. A reasonable dish that a young healthy child is at a year at most is delicious, nourishing, and wholesome food, whether stewed, roasted, baked, or boiled. That looks pretty mixed. That was actually really good.
I think we can do it a little bit longer, and you can do it with me.
Of course. I'll get back to you when we finish this up. The next step is to bread and egg our children to then go into the air fryer. So the first step is to put it in the flour. Let's move this. Okay. There we go. Very easy. And then into the egg. Once more into the flour. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, let's see it. Let's see it, Jordan.
See if I can perfect your method.
Most impressive. Wow. There, slow and steady.
It's a big piece of charlie.
We like to let them wait a little bit after conception. Get a little bit of meat on their fragile little bones when they.
Pow!
Now, once you've done that, you are going to want to spray them, flip them, spray them again, and then put them in the air fryer for 390 degrees at 25 minutes. Yeah. So, do you want to do the honors of spraying them? And I'll flip them.
What would be my pleasure?
Beautiful. That is such an interesting technique. Is there anything you want to add?
I am signing my signature for all of you guys to see once it is finished cooking.
I get your autograph. I am so alright. I'm gonna flip these. Thank you so much for that. I am so honored. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Alright. Okay. You wanna help me put these in here? I'll grab. Wait. Yeah. You may or may not want to put them like a little bit spaced out, but your technique. We're gonna pop these in the air fryer for 25 minutes.
I cannot wait to cook these babies up.
Funny. Alright, now we're gonna take a quick break and then we'll come back to you and make our bloody sundaes for dessert.
Join us on a riveting cruise down the notorious Congo River guided by Captain Marlowe himself. See the infamous sights of Joseph Conrad's thrilling novel Heart of Darkness featuring the Grove of Death. This once-in-a-lifetime experience may also be the end of your lifetime. Side effects include agitation, hostility, depressed mood, imperialistic ambitions, sociopathic tendencies, and suicidal thoughts or actions while or after taking the Congo River cruise. If you or someone you love are exhibiting any of these atypical behavioral changes, a gut feeling that you're going to hell, or a sense of ruthlessly conquering the ivory trade and or innocent African civilizations, immediately exit the Congo River cruise ship and contact your psychiatric doctor. Talk to your doctor about any history of depression or other mental health problems which can worsen while riding the Congo River cruise.
You like the toe? Why don't you like the toe? Welcome back to a modest cooking show where you can either serve or be served. Right now, we're working on our bloody sundaes for dessert.
To make bloody sundaes, you will need cream, vanilla, salt, sugar, eyeballs, ice, bags, and a bloodied
The
child's
first step
garment.
to making bloody sundaes is to mix together the vanilla extract, cream, and sugar. Now, it's very important to have organically sourced cream. In fact, I have a woman on standby that has graciously provided some fresh breast milk for us today. Conceptually. All right, now do you want to help me mix these together? I'll hold the bag open. Thank you for this. All right, now when you close this, make sure you get all the air out. Okay. The next step is to mix together the salt and ice in a new plastic bag. And then you'll put this bag into this bag and shake it. Do you want to hold it open for me this time? We'll switch. There, and then you're going to close that. Or I can close it. You're going to close that. Expert technique there. All right. Do you want to shake this? Here you go.
This one, by the way, it's called the shake.
The shake.
Is it-
Trademark. You're going to keep going with that until it starts to thicken, until it starts to become ice. Once your children have all cooked up, you can complete them. This is what the end product should look like. I love this recipe especially because it's so crispy. This is what your end product should look like. And speaking of which, we are releasing a new brand of Modest Cooking. It will be a chain, so please go to your local Modest Children restaurant and try our fried children recipe. It's been 10 minutes of shaking, and I believe our ice cream has now become ice cream. Look at that. Okay, so this is what it should look like. As you can see, it's a lot thicker. I'm going to open this. Do you want to take that scooper, Jordan, and help me out? Ooh, okay, that looks so good. Ooh. All that's left to do is top them with our blood syrup and our eyeball topping. So I'm going to go ahead with this. And we got our syrup from a local butcher shop. You can source yours from wherever you please. Would you like to? Ah, brilliant. That is so much faster. I hadn't thought of that. All right. All that's left to do is to top it with our preserved eyeballs, which I've had these storing for a while. Ooh. Wonderful. This, you have to go kind of fast because the ice cream melts quickly, but this is how they should look when they're finished. That is all we've made today. Our appetizer, baby Caesar salad, followed by the entree, fried children, and finally the dessert, Bloody Sundays. If you guys have enjoyed these recipes, feel free to make them at home and paint a portrait. Send me a carrier pigeon. I love seeing your cooking creations. That's all I have for you guys today.
I have one final note.
Please.
If any of you guys are interested in collaborating with me in the future, I charge an hourly rate. Just hit me up. Anyways, peace.
Baby,
Where can we find you, Jordan?
I love to call you baby. Baby, oh baby, I love for you to call me baby. When you squeeze
Okay.
me real tight,
What are we going to say? Huzzah?
you make wrong things
Huzzah!